Okay, guys, this is a good one. This is another redo that's from, I guess, about a year and a half ago. It's of a Paisa who tells us the details of how scopolamine works inside the city. I mean, the details. She gives us a lot of information and reiterates what we already know, but she gives us the details on what's going on behind the scenes. Also, I want to say thanks to everybody who donates to the channel. I think this month I'm making about $233 if I'm not mistaken. So I don't make a lot of money on this. I put anywhere between 20 hours a week. So about 80 hours a month to 100 hours a month. And so for $230, I think I calculated that's anywhere from between $2.30 and $2.88. So not a lot of money. So it's appreciated for everybody who donates. All the positive feedback in the comments section also is welcoming too. That helps me continue on. Okay. It gives me that incentive. Now, sometimes my videos get flagged. The reason my monetary amount is so low because I only have 15,000, 16,000 subscribers. And because I touch on subjects like scopolamine and somebody died and so on and so on, they flag the video. I get a little yellow check mark that says you're not going to make any money on this except from paid YouTube subscribers like myself. And so I pay not to watch commercials. It costs me like $15 a month, but it's well worth it. So think about it. But if you don't and you're sitting there watching the commercials, this is why. And they're the ones that pay. So if they don't like the subject matter, they won't back the video or they'll flag it like that. So if I'm only going to make 28, 30 cents on it, why make you guys sit through the commercial? So I remove the commercial. So you'll know if you don't see commercials on my video, I got. If you do see commercials on my videos, then it was allowed to slip through. So much appreciated. I'm going to skip the intro because I've talked enough right now. But let's just jump into my interview with Miss X. And for all those who take a second and go down and hit like, this is for you.
Peace and love, eh? Orale.
Okay, again, I told you guys I have a special guest with me today. This time I have Mrs. X. She will be unnamed, she will be unseen, but she will pass on some valuable information for you guys. Welcome to the show, Mrs. X. How are you?
Hi, good afternoon, everybody. Nice to meet you. I'm very good.
Excellent.
Excited to be here. Thank you for inviting me.
Absolutely. Thank you for coming on. This is some information that my guys need to hear. Again, 95% of my viewers are gentlemen who visit Colombia. And I think you have some pertinent information per our last conversation. You have a lot of information that they can have benefit out of. Let me ask you right off the bat, have you lost anyone to scopolamine?
Yes, I have lost a friend and a client of mine. Yes, last year. Okay,
so I wanted to ask her that because I wanted you guys to know that this is why she's coming on. She believes, like we do, that something should be done about this, and she's going to pass on a few tips and hints and tricks for you guys to use. Well, here's the second question for you, Mrs. X. Have you ever been scoped before?
Yes, once in a club, in an after-hours club. Like we say in Colombia, I gave papaya because I forgot I had only 20,000 pesos on me, which I paid for the entrance, and then I had $200 on me that I just happened there, and then I just asked them if they could exchange the money to me, and then the bartender exchanged the money to me, and I ordered beer, and then I took like 3 sips of the beer, and then I looked into the left where they built up a new dance floor, and then I just walked into the dance floor, which was a bit dark, and that was at 1 a.m. in the morning, and then I blacked out. I don't even remember when I blacked out. I just remember when I woke up 9 hours after 9 o'clock in the morning. They woke me up. The bartender woke me up. Hey, you! Get up! It's time to leave the club. We're closing. And I was like, what? What happened? And I was like, I mean, I woke up like I just woke up. I didn't feel even dizzy. It was very strange. And I just woke up and I looked in my bag and my phone was stolen. My money was stolen. And they left me with 20,000 pesos for the taxi. They are very kind. and then honestly. And there were people that they knew me. I used to frequent displays, and they knew me. But this bartender didn't know me. But at the end of the day, they are all involved. And yeah, this is another way that they can use. It's like they can scope you in a club when you exchange any currency, or if they see your wallet with a lot of cash. So you have to be careful by no giving papaya, no showing off what you have, because they always checking the foreigners, because the foreigners have dollars or pounds or, euros. So, yeah, so that's what happened to me.
Well, so you think it was the employees that put it in your drink?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the 8 days after, I bumped into a friend of mine from England. And Tom told me, I told him, I got, because he used to go to this club too. And then he asked me, hey, how are you? Oh, no, okay. Oh, and I told him the story. And then he said, it also happened to me. They scoped me there, and they robbed everything to me. I went to the police and blah, blah, blah. So they are all involved. This club is owned by mafia. Used to be owned by mafia. And they made it close down. So this is closed down now. But yeah, it's the whole club, the owner, the administrator, basically.
Okay. So I know you don't have a lot of time, so I'm going to run through some of these questions.
No, it's okay. I have good time.
You good?
Okay.
I want to make sure I get, because you've given me some to ask as well.
No problem.
Well, let me ask you this, because I've been warning my viewers for the past, few weeks or a couple of months to stay off social media or meeting girls on social media, specifically Tinder. What are your thoughts as far as social media or using apps such as Tinder to meet dates?
Well, these mafia gangs are now using social media to hunt their victims, especially Tinder and Facebook are the two most used at the moment. And Tinder basically is where you get more complaints from girls. But you can actually, I think my recommendation to the guys and girls too, who fancy girls, because you never know, is just to really also have to learn how to read people, to don't allow the sexy, because the majority of times this girl looks very exposed, very tacky, and it's just and just vulgar, very vulgar, with a lot of tattoos, some of them, and straight black long hair, and they have a prototype because they like to all look kind of similar. We call them the prepago girls. They now are like matching in the looks. So I will say, so sometimes, the majority of times, what happens, they hi, hey, how are you? Okay, yeah. Would you like to meet? Yes, yeah. Let's meet can we meet in your flat? Yes, I'm gonna bring a friend. That's the first alarm.
Yes.
Attention to that. Yeah.
Absolutely.
No, if they are gonna bring a friend, you have to say no. And you first meet them outside. If you're gonna meet a girl, try to look for the girls that look kind, they look sweet, they don't look too overexposed, and the ones who are too pushy. And you have to kind of have that awareness of knowing how to read body language and read the picture. You can recognize them if you look properly, and you don't look only the breast or the bum or the legs. Just look the whole person and look, what they like. They like to say that they come from a university, the majority of them. But you just see them and you know that they are an academic at all. Some of them might, but the majority, they aren't educated at all. So character reading is very important to learn, from the guys, to don't let the sexy appearance take over the good person,
Okay, well, you said a lot with the visual part. So tattoos, Like if they had a full arm tattoo,
Tattoo on the
Just
neck.
long nails, long fake nails, and then long black straight hair, and like with a lot of buttocks in the face sometimes, the lips. They look just tacky. I mean, tacky and cheap. Don't go for the tacky and cheap look. Go for girls that look sweet and professional and like sports and like to be, active. Because the majority of the other girls, they never put like they like to be active sports or, tracks and things like that, So they need to really be good in reading people's profiles. You can recognize it because I was needing to study them after they killed my friend because I work along with the fiscal year and that's how I got to learn how to recognize them.
Okay.
What happens? Yeah. What happens? That's from looking at their profile and looking at their pictures. But what happens when they show up? First of all, and I think you spoke of this before when we spoke. You want to meet them in public, correct? You don't want to bring them directly to your hotel or anybody you meet.
No, and if they come to your flat, you must take a picture always of their ID. You always need to ask them first. If you're going to come to my flat, I need you to send me your ID details. Send me a picture of your ID. And if they come to a building, you must ask them to give the ID to the security guy at the entrance to take a picture, and you also take a picture. Because the ID is the most important, because with that ID, they do something you can go to the police, and then it's easy to catch them.
Okay, so what percentage do you think are real IDs and it's not a friend or a cousin's ID? Do you think they're pretty much all real IDs? And in that case, you would want to get a picture of the ID and them, correct?
You will see. You will see that they look the same as the ID. It has to look exactly the same. If something that looks not the same, then it's fake. But you have to know how the Colombian ID looks, So go and search online, Colombian ID. This is how it looks, so you know.
Yeah, good advice. Good advice, guys. Look at the cedula. I'll find a picture of what a cedula looks like, and I'll make sure it's posted up here. Let me ask you this. I'm sorry.
Want them. If you want them, because if you look naive, they will take advantage. But if you look astute and intelligent, they won't do anything because they know they will get in trouble. So you will say, hey, I'm taking your ID. I already sent your ID. And always, this is another very important step to make. You have to send that ID to your best friend, to someone that you know that lives in Colombia, or another friend who is in Colombia in the same city. The same day. Say, hey, I'm going to be with this girl, and you want them. Listen, I send your ID to my friends so they know that you are with me. Yeah? In case you are planning to do something to me, they already know who you are. Yeah?
This is good information.
Yes, and then perhaps take a video. A video in the moment, I'm taking a video, and this is a way for them to scare them. And then they will change their mind. You have to be very astute because they are very astute. But you have to use the same sort of way to make them aware that they kind of fuck around with you.
That is excellent information. Let me ask you this: if you ask them to take a picture with you and take a picture of the ID, and they refuse, what's your answer to that?
Then goodbye. That's the answer that you want to have. They are saying that they are bad, and they are hiding something. So it's like, okay, thank you. There are plenty of girls out there. Why do you need to take just that one? If they deny, it's because they are bad. So goodbye. I can find another one. Be practical.
phenomenal information. Absolutely important. Guys, you need to pay attention to this right here. So are there some areas that, or places like businesses, that they should focus on, stay away from, or go to? Where should they go and where should they stay away from?
The places they should be away from is Parque Lleras. Parque Lleras, all around Parque Lleras, all the bars in Parque Lleras, the majority of the bars in Parque Lleras are bars run by mafia guys, and they are like bars where they have these girls working in there. They go there and they don't hire. Some of them are hired as waitresses. They're now using this new way where they just make them look very sexy and they hire them. Or there are other bars where the girls can go independently, but because they are working girls, they offer them children. The bar offers them to drink in order for them to pick up the clients there. But these clubs usually have teams. They control some of the girls, so you have to be careful. So Parque Lleras now the niche where they all work from. The majority of the girls who are in Tinder work in Parque Lleras, and they work along with so it's a whole. The mafia works like this. This gang is organized like this. So the bar owners and administrators, they have a deal with the police, with the corrupted police. They pay them some money so the police don't take the prostitutes from the street, especially the ones who are underage, because they are plenty, because it's like a very attractive market for foreigners to find underage girls. So then the girls bring the clients to the bars, and they ask for the most expensive bottles of alcohol, and then they already have a deal with guys who drive Uber, InDriver, Didi, and yellow taxis to bring them to the place, to the client's place, and then the girls will say, "Hey, should we ask for some drink?" And then they will order Rappi. And Rappi is a delivery company that brings food, alcohol, anything you want.
Mm-hmm.
And then these special guys will bring the alcohol plus the truck. Some of the girls will have already this coupon. Some of the girls won't have it, and then Rappi will bring it to them. And then the Rappi arrives, gives the drugs and the alcohol, and then the girl put the drugs in the client's drink. So avoid Parque Lleras completely. I won't go there. There are other places where people can, where the clients can meet good girls, which are teams, cafes, community events, private parties, in clubs that good clubs that are well known. Some of the clubs, some of the girls go to the club sometimes. You have to be careful too, but I would say more like frequent, like teams, and coffee places and co-working places. I think this is the best places to meet. There's a community event. There are plenty of community events always,
Okay.
for single people, and they are safe, But try to avoid Tinder. But if it's Tinder, try to really learn how to read the character.
Okay, and let me go back to something you just said about Parque Lleras, and you said, and the police and whoever controls the businesses. You said some of them are underage. Are you saying that some of the girls, the working girls in Parque Lleras, are underage, and the police know about it?
Yes, I watched it. I watched it with my eyes. I saw it with my eyes. Especially a day that this was last year, and because many things have happened, the mayor said there was how do you say? They say there was a toque de queda where from 7 o'clock in the evening, the underage girls couldn't be hanging out.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I was there from 8 o'clock. I saw the police there. I actually spoke with 5 police, 3 men and 2 police women, and warned them, hey, look, it's 9 o'clock in the evening, and I saw this 13-year-old girl, and she couldn't have more than that. And they walked by, and they didn't say anything because it was already arranged with the bartender because they have been paid already. I saw the administrator of the bar that I was hanging because I was investigating the kill of my friend. I saw going to the police, approaching the police, and begging the police. So I saw it with my own eyes, and that's when I find out how this mafia gang works. And I even told the girl, well, you shouldn't be here, but they don't care because it's already organized and they are protected by the police. So what can you do in this case? They are protected by the police and then by the bartender, by the bar owners. What are you going to do? Nothing. It was really disappointing. So, yeah.
Wow. This is, that part's shocking, but...
It's very corrupt. Colombia is the second most corrupted country in the world. That's the other thing that you have to know. It's very pretty, the ecology, the biodiversity is very pretty, but the people, the Colombian people are very corrupt,
Now, were you born in Colombia?
Yes, I was born in Colombia.
Born in Medellin?
In Bogota.
In Bogota, okay, but you're in Medellin now.
Yes.
Okay, question. I asked this one before, but not on camera. Is it safe to date girls from bars in Parque Lleras, such as Lleras Park or Gusto's?
I find out that Lleras Park, no. But Gusto, the problem is that if you get drunk, then you go down and you will just grab a girl because it's horrible. I've been coming to Medellin since I was very young, and Parque Lleras has become like a really dark, decadent place. And Gusto, I met girls. I went with my friends who came to visit. They like to go there, and never they have been drunk by any of the girls from Gusto because Gusto have a deal, like they protect them and they make sure they are good girls. And I spoke to them, and they have a deal with them, and they are safe girls, Gusto. But I will avoid all Parque Lleras all alone. Because at the end of the day, it's just, I don't know, it's dark. It's very dark and dirty. I won't go there.
Well,
you just said a good one. So what happens is people go to Gusto's, and we know everything is expensive in Gusto. So when they come downstairs, like you said, drunk, then they just grab somebody off the street who's sitting out there waiting for them that didn't pay to go inside.
Yeah, no, be careful. Don't grab any girl from Parque Lleras to begin with. Avoid Parque Lleras. There are many other places around. Also, La 70, you have to be careful. La 70 is another area in Laureles, which is very famous. But it's less. The niche, the most dangerous niche is Parque Lleras. Laureles is there, but still you have to be careful. Yeah.
Okay. What do you say to people who say, I want to go to Medellin, but I think it's too dangerous?
No. That's too extreme. No, Medellin is a really cool city. It's my favorite city in Colombia. First, because of the climate, it's a beautiful city to tourists around. So many things to do, activities all around Antioquia State. Really beautiful to visit. It's more about being astute, intelligent, aware, and knowing what you're looking for. Don't look for prostitutes. Look for good academical or just healthy and fun girls. But don't look for for the girls who are, who works in the dark, in the decadent world, in the decadent world, it's just many foreigners live here for many years and they never have been done because they never go to places, they never break to places. So it's just knowing where to go and knowing what you like. If you have got the habit of hiring prostitutes, where you need to learn how to hire prostitutes here. The best way to hire prostitutes in Medellin is to go online and look for escort websites. Yeah, that's the safest thing. Because it's an agency and they will pay the girl who is safe and it's no problem. Yeah.
There's agencies. There's agencies you can call.
Agencies in online. Yeah.
Wow.
That's the best way.
Okay. So that, and there are. I had a gentleman on the other day that told me that there are casas or casitas all over that are protected too, and they have a vested interest in making sure you stay safe.
The houses that you find online, that that girls that you can come out. Those ones are also safe. Not every time I have heard that somebody got drugged in one of those houses, but it's very rare. But it's houses that are not in a very dodgy, like in a very far away place. No, in the center, don't go to the center. Places they are in Laureles or Poblado. Yeah? Mm-hmm. But never go to the center, to the houses in the center or something like that, because they are like dangerous places.
Okay. Is it true? I read a story not too long ago, a couple of months ago, that a lot of the let's say lower budget women who work the streets in El Centro are coming up to Parquilleras.
Yes. Oh, it's terrible. All the transvestites, they look really disgusting, like with heroin addicts. It's horrible to, like when I need to pass through Parquilleras, and it's just, I want to run away from there because it's horrible.
So I hope you liked this video. If you did, make sure you go down and hit subscribe. And definitely like. It helps that YouTube algorithm. You know what I'm talking about? See what I'm saying?
We have a YouTube channel. Like it. Please comment and share if you like the video. Please subscribe and kick the bell.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
On behalf of the flight crew, thank you for flying with us and have a pleasant day.